Moi kochani, sprawdzamy demo gry Halibut. To jest gra, która została zrobiona metodą poklatkową, tak jak kiedyś kilka gier było robionych z plasteliną, figurkami. Tym bardziej zasługuje ona na zainteresowanie, w sensie nie na zainteresowanie, ale na przynajmniej uwagi chwilę, myślę, żeby zobaczyć, bo to jest rzadkość. Proces tworzenia tej gry też jest dokumentowany gdzieś tam na YouTubie, możecie zobaczyć filmy. Jak Neverhood na przykład, tak. Znaczy wiadomo, że teraz się korzysta z metody poklatkowej plus animacji i to się dopełnia, jedno drugie dopełnia. Płynie halibut. Nie, ja nie steruję teraz, to jest filmik jeszcze. O!
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't
Podgłośnie, bo coś jest za cicho. Jednak zrobiłem za cicho.
make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
No to będzie taka przygodówka, no. Będziemy gadać, poznawać fabułkę. Klimacik będzie. Czy będzie taki jak w point and clicku, jakieś wiecie.
Fell foul of the end user.
Ale fajnie wyglądają te, to
I'm afraid if you really
są-
can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
są takie
I
laleczki,
guess that
nie?
means you'll have to wait for the
Widać, że to
professor
są...
again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
No, fajnie wygląda, no. O, i teraz chodzimy naszą postacią. Okej. Dobra, możemy sterować. Tu możemy zagadać do kogoś. Usiądźmy. Hello?
So, what are you in for?
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
Aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah.
Patikot, Kotipat. Patikot,
Could you
przyjaciele
let
od
me
lat.
wait in peace now?
oh, sure. We'll do. Have fun.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab, please.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too, Master Van der Vaart.
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Showed us at 87% passenger approval shortly afterwards. And
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre
Fajna mu fryzura, nie?
for some important information.
and we hope the recent local waters probe.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg.
Czy mogę wyłączyć FSR? SSR. Ale FSR ty mówisz. Jak FSR? No nie, upscaling. 30 dynamic resolution. Nie ma.
A completely reasonably priced and fairly applied fine, if I do say so myself.
Sir, please do not cause me further consternation. Just put it on my tab as always. Come on, Harold.
Of our inaugural CEO with Madam Brenna Castleton.
STB, pokaż. Ale o... Ale jest wyłączony.
Just opening up the Pelican Station area back to the public.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
Ale jest wyłączony
Take it
upscaling.
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube... So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
There were the dark
I can't wait.
hours. And slowly but surely, life
Idziemy.
returned to the Fedora.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time.
This must have an underlying
Tylko nic tu nie gramy, nie? Cały czas wiecie, no...
Remember when you were still in school?
Jedyne granie moje to jest chodzenie na kontrolerze.
Oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never slept out of that daydream.
12,787.
Kurde, ale świetnie to wygląda w ogóle, muszę powiedzieć. Tylko... To chyba DLSS robi takie gówno na ziemi, nie? Czekajcie, ja bym wyłączył. Da się to wyłączyć? Bo HDR... No ale jest enable upscaling, ale jest wyłączony upscaling. Teraz go włączam. Jest to samo. Volumetric fog, depth fit, SSR. Nic to nie zmienia. Dobra, wracając do tematu, zobaczcie jak dobrze to wygląda. Wygląda to faktycznie jak to ktoś wziął i zrobił dosłownie tą lokację. Zrobił schemat, nie schemat, zrobił miniaturę. Jak to się mówi jeszcze inaczej? Zrobili faktycznie normalnie projekt tego modelu, model taki cały postaci. Makietę, makieta, no.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Oho, patrzcie! I siup. My też? All Water District out of order. Central Station.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived.
Reason, sir, is that
Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Temporarily.
We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know.
I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir. But I
Agora.
assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience.
Nie, gdzie myśmy mieli jechać? Ja nie pamiętam. Energy
This
District.
location is not accessible via destination decided. Enjoy the view.
Calculated the possible inconvenience.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but All Water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Ah, yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Ah, thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see.
Diorama.
So, I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Ah, yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right?
Co tu się dzieje?
Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Okej. No, ewidentnie mi to przypomina stare przygodówki. Jeżeli nie point and clicki, to przynajmniej takie przygodówy, gdzie... Kurde, ja grałem w taką jedną grę. Jezu, ja przeszedłem jej chyba 2 części. Strasznie mi się podobała dawno temu. Polegała na tym, że było 2 takich chłopków i przygoda o nich była. Też po jakimś mieście, po jakimś... Kurwa, jak oni się nazywali? Ta, pod wodą, no. Oni pod wodą mają jakby miasto tutaj zrobione. Coś tam Journey. Coś tam Journey to była. Jaka to była gra, taka przygodówka Journey? Coś Journey.
Drat. It's out of food.
It's
Better
out
ask
of
Cyrus
food.
about this.
Muszę Cyrusa zapytać. Nie, to nie Journey, ta co się przez pustynię szło, taką dziewczynką. Nie! To nie była ta gra, co Patrycja teraz gra. Ja se przypomnę ją. I co tutaj teraz mamy? Co z tym mam zrobić? Aha, mogę przybliżyć w ogóle kamerę. O, fajnie. To do. Ask Cyrus about fish food. Wyczyść filtr station. Nakarm ryby.
Drat. It's out of food. Better ask Cyrus.
No, muszę Cyrus zapytać, gdzie ona jest. Ty, ale on dziwnie idzie, patrzcie. Ale śmiesznie. Interakcja. O kurde! Schodzicie tak też ze schodów, widzowie? Że tak 3 stopnie do przodu nogą robicie? Ministerstwo Dziwnych Kroków, tak. Nie no, ale schodzić to się... Dobra. Co mam tutaj zrobić jeszcze? No ja nic nie widzę. Tu. O, mogę biec. Tup, 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 tup. Tup, 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 tup. A nie, tędy nie.
I hate being railroaded. But sometimes you just have to go where they tell you. It's better than...
Dobra, idę. Tup, 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 tup. O, a mogę tu zobaczyć coś? Nie. Tup, 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 tup.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum. You too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's
Ale
Ash.
blondyn włosy,
Got any idea how to work
czarne
the old
brwi i
telly?
wąs,
I
które
think
jego
it's one of
prawdziwe
those
są.
all-water add-only models.
Should still be good for watching
Nie, no
it
widać
enough
odrosty.
tonight, though, right?
You really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
Our family has been in the plantain business here on the Fedora for generations.
Bye, Chris.
You know
See you later,
some of
Harold.
That toasty golden delight with your dinner or lunch or breakfast especially. Plantains and some grilled
Czekaj, jeszcze
fish.
mogę coś zapytać go, nie?
We'll handpick
Czy nie?
just the right plantains with you. Plantain.
O, kibelek. Mogę skorzystać? Ej, czego to jest efekt? Taka smuga. To jest... Efekt motyla. Oho. Co to? Nie wiem, co zrobiłem. Coś poklikałem.
Clean as a whistle again.
Ej, ale ciężka sprawa, powiem wam. O!
Hey, Sai.
Oh, hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, the slow-release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the
Nadal
fish
się
food
zastanawiam.
yourself?
I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But I mean, can fish even taste?
It's not just
Zaraz wam
about
powiem, o
taste,
co
it's about
chodzi.
nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
Thanks. I'll let you know what they think.
Tak się zastanawiam, słuchajcie, bo nie wiem, nie widziałem jeszcze tego. O! We are free out here. Ale kurde, świetnie to wygląda w ogóle, jak jest...
I'm not sure.
To będzie fajna przygoda, w sensie, jeżeli ktoś lubi takie gry i zatopić się w tej historii, nie? Tych dialogach, w tym wszystkim, tych problemach tych ludzi tego miasteczka, to będzie tak, jakby oglądał bardzo długi serial animowany.
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess something about exploring the planet?
Didn't it say what's out here?
Ooh, like they've hidden something?
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy too?
Dobra, o czym chciałem powiedzieć? Miałem powiedzieć o tej animacji. Czy jest film jakiś, jak oni to robią, tą grę na YouTubie, bo tak się zastanawiam, czy oni zrobili po prostu wszędzie makiety i postacie, faktycznie figurki, ale wszelkie animacje tych figurek, a przede wszystkim wygląda mi to, jakby oni, ta figurka była owszem jakby fizycznie stworzona, sfotografowana w 3D i następnie te animacje na przykład na twarzy są jednak komputerowo, nie? Wiadomo, że tam lip sync i tak dalej, ale ta podstawa, ten core, czyli ta makieta, to wszystko to zostało stworzone faktycznie, nie? Pokaż filmik. I odupia. Już mi słabo. Co wy na to powiecie? 7 lat temu! Ile oni tą grę robią? Oni muszą jakieś dofinansowanie dostać chyba z ministerstwa. Dostali coś z Ministerstwa Kultury? Nie no, ze sztuki to na pewno z Niemiec powinni dostać. Kurde, ciekawa sprawa, nie? Ej, a co jeśli żyjemy w takiej symulacji, że tak naprawdę oni w tym momencie, jak ja steruję tą postacią, to tak naprawdę ktoś szybko reaguje na moje ruchy i tą postacią rusza? W Niemczech siedzą ktoś i teraz rusza właśnie w tym momencie. Robi animację pod tą postać dla mnie. Po tej makiecie ktoś chodzi, co? A czy to jest ambitny projekt na te czasy? Żeby uzyskać taki efekt, można by było uzyskać to poprzez po prostu jakieś giga tam wzięcie modeli 3D i potem zanimowanie. Natomiast, znaczy tu widać gołym okiem. Chodzi o to, że jak mi ktoś coś takiego pokaże, to ja widzę od razu, jakby mi ktoś nie powiedział, że to wygląda faktycznie jak sfotografowane, nie? Jak prawdziwie istniejące. No chyba, że ktoś jest tak artystycznie uzdolniony, że jest w stanie coś takiego zrobić, że się nikt nie zorientuje, że taką animację, taką grafikę jest w stanie tak dupnąć, nie? Zmień grę? A czemu mam zmienić grę? Maro! O co ci chodzi?
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served.
Rybki dostały jedzonko.
Herald bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tests completed satisfactorily. Enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted.
Zmień grę, bo czuję się jak w teatrze !P kukiełki. Aha, czyli rozumiem, że budzi w tobie niepokój obcowanie z kulturą, sztuką, tak? Z czymś ambitnym. Mogę zaraz zmienić na coś, co cię usatysfakcjonuje, nie wiem, paczki w Fifie będziemy otwierać piłkarzy. Albo zagramy sobie w Fortnite, zbudujemy twierdzę. Nie wiem, no musisz mi powiedzieć, co jest dla ciebie fajne. Nie mogę przejść. Dokładnie, czemu nie? Dobra, słuchajcie, uspokójcie się, on taki jest, on nie udaje. Po prostu on nie lubi takich gier. Dobra, więc tak, jak wygląda kolejne zadanie? Go to Agora Arcades. Idziemy. Czekaj, tędy? Tup, 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 tup.
Why isn't this working? So
A, nie
typical.
działa. Nie
I
działa, dobra.
suppose the ticket react.
Completed, go to Agora Arcades, czyli... Watch the announcements. I can watch the announcements on the TV in the lounge, dobra.
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
O!
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castlechock.
Brawo! Ale ma piękną fryzurę.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castlechock, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality.
Niesamowita jest ta gra.
That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlipmeyer Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense, toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora.
Wspaniała
We've never
prezentacja.
stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure, makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep, we've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. Buonanotte, Chris.
Buonanotte, Harold.
You know plants give us that clean air we like to breathe. But did you also know a study found that they make us up to 16% happier in our day-to-day lives? Here at Plantastic, we have all the plants in the Fedora. Plan to get some plants? Come and increase the green in your life. Come to Plantastic. Plantastic. Finest potions. Potions for what does your heart desire? Look deep, deep into the potion. When you know what potion you need, we will be ready. The potion will be ready, like magic. The door will open, the door to your heart. Step through it, into potion.
Już jesteśmy, moi drodzy. Przepraszam, musiałem odpisać na wiadomość. Dobrze, słuchajcie, lecimy dalej. To do. Time to sleep. Time to sleep. No to jedziemy sleep. Ej, ale świetna ta prezentacja była, nie? Kurde, widać było... No fajna ta animacja, to wszystko, ta... Nie, no to w ogóle jest... Ja to widzę, że tu faktycznie no długo to robili, wiele lat, nie? No jeżeli to robili tak... To może być dobra gra. Znaczy mi się wydaje szczerze, że... No nie wiem, jak oni to wypuszczą, to może gdzieś tam być na przykład ona brana pod uwagę pod grę roku, na przykład pod względem jakimś artystycznym, nie? To myślę, że może w to coś tak by celować. A właśnie, musimy iść do tego, do spanka. Znaczy on nie chodzi tak, on tak biegnie. No bo ciężko jest zrobić bieg, żeby... Ciężko jest... O, czekaj, tu jest... Nie, no tu jest WC. A gdzie ja mam spanko moje? No z tym chodzeniem jest śmiesznie. Dobra, to nie. Czekaj, tu nie, tu. A to jest dla... Spanko jest tu na dole, nie? To będzie koniec dema chyba, nie?
What a day. Here's hoping tomorrow's a bit more relaxed. I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
A nie. A jeszcze coś się dzieje. A, zresztą zobaczcie, to jest ta szafa z ubraniami, którą on robił ręcznie w tym trailerze, nie? Z babcią
Morning,
pogadamy.
Harold.
Hello, Professor.
Profesor.
What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems cool, though.
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great source of distraction. Now, if you're quite ready,
Sure. Ready for what?
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum last night. You remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the last intake? The ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones, yes. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us clues about our immediate aquatic environs. I think they've picked up some influences from outer space as well. Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind me exactly how that thing works again.
Harold, are you fooling me? This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for once, pay attention. You need to open the hatch first.
Otwórzmy. Co tam, wróciłeś chudy?
Now activate the switch next to
Gdzieś
the
był w
board to
robocie?
open the sample shelf.
Czy jesteś nadal? No teraz tu musimy otworzyć, bo zjadą te jedzonko, zjedzie, nie?
The rock you want is in the container on the lower
Not
right.
play Naraka to get
Remember your
drops.
left and right. Bring it
Should
to the
I?
microscope and insert it into the hatch.
I am not longer playing Naraka. Since 3 months.
Et voila! Check the mic.
Ile dałbym za tą gierkę?
The one you're looking at now
kurde.
seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one. For...
Exactly. Older ones, ideally. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching more of them by chance. Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap between flares. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms is our only window for leaving this place. I need you to look into this, Harold. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need it procured. Yes?
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed to start looking?
Mam
You
nadzieję,
could
że
start
polskie
at Tommy's
napisy
store.
dodadzą.
You and I both know that guy somehow
Dubbing
gets hold of
jest
whatever
bardzo
those
dobry.
filter stations spit
Świetnie
out.
głosy pasują,
And then
dobrze się ich
sells them
słucha,
at an
nie irytują.
outrageous markup.
Good evening, Jean.
Plus jeszcze
Nice to
udźwiękowienie
see
w
you,
tle
Bridget.
dodaje
Is the
takiego
sample in the
klimatu, że
microscope?
jest
I'm
okej,
really
naprawdę.
curious to inspect it.
Yes, you definitely should.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm Harold Halibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're Microwave Boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person on board, isn't she?
A, i mamy tutaj, okej. Do wyboru.
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the bloomy rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
Bye, Richard. Ja się Harold nazywam! Search for the Blue Rock. Jak to przetłumaczyć? Jak te imię się tłumaczy? Znaczy nie tłumaczy, tylko jak się czyta po francusku. Marse? Marse? Mare? Maru? 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 Maurą? Maru? Maro? Maru wants me to get the Tommy General Store at the Agora Arcades and ask if the... Dobra, do Agory Arcades musimy iść. Maro? Maru? Morą? Michel Morą?
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing, Professor.
Just ask him, how are the details coming along?
Okay. I will ask him, but,
Yes, I know. I could ask him myself, but didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't always see eye to eye, especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature, and subsequent archiving methodology. Not that he ever saw fit to delineate his preferred... Don't mind me, Harold. I just mean, Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him when he's in one.
Okay, say no more. Your message is safe with me.
Actually, Harold... No, it's okay. Nothing. Run along now.
No to hej. Tup, 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 tup.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live than you. And Harold, tell him about our plan.
Harold! I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. I should have known you'd be wrapped up in this.
Oh!
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and/or organizational merit?
What? No, Major.
If I find out you're a bad influence on young Felix here...
Not me, Major. Whatever Felix did, I'm sure it was meant innocently.
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league with him.
I mean, if you just relax.
Relax? Harold, you're really starting to tweak my beak.
But what did Felix do anyway?
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm the law here. Felix, will you be a witness to this?
Serdupa, uważaj sobie, co?
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now. It'll be easier in the long run.
I haven't witnessed anything to testify.
Damn it! Then the case is in danger of falling apart.
I'm sure Felix's parents will deal with this.
Good point. They should really be present while you question me, Major. I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix, have you lost them?
Harold, Liv, Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person or persons report?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't change the subject.
But, Major, what is the subject?
That's right, Harold. Know your rights.
If, and I mean if, you're acting as some kind of heroic big brother figure to this young man, I expect you to be a positive influence.
There's no...
Come on, spit it out, man!
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if I catch you red-handed. Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no. Felix?
Harold, you've lost him! Ugh.
Nie ma! Uciekł. Kim jest pan?
Hello, Mr. Secretary. 8, right?
I'm afraid not. You must be thinking of my brother, Secretary 8, or Secretary 24.
Oh, sorry. There are just 3 of you, right?
Well now, 3 of us work for Allwater, yes.
Oh, so there's another who doesn't?
Yes, Secretary 8 is the man to ask about that. He remembers it all much better than I do.
Remembers? Okay, sounds serious.
Anyway, I'm neglecting my post. Welcome to the Agora Arcades. Would you like to partake in the monthly all-water raffle bonanza?
Oh, sure. Wait, is it free to enter?
Certainly. The raffle is a generous...
Okay, I'm ready.
Dawaj, wpuszczaj mnie, gościu.
I'll just spin her up. Drum roll, please.
Rolujemy.
Looks like you were unlucky this time, but that's life. Try again next month.
Try again. No i niestety. Ale mnie wylosował, hop. Kurde, kurde. Oho! Ale świetnie wyglądają te sklepy. O! Zagrajmy w grę. Nie ma... O! Gram! Rozdupcyłem się. A w co grają chłopaki? Doppeldecker. Dobra.
Hey there.
The name is Eve, not there.
Oh, sorry, Eve.
Can I help you, mister?
No, just came to visit Rafi. What you playing?
Oh, some game. I'd rather be reading, but here we are.
What do you like to read?
Anything really, you know. At the moment, hegemony and the pan-liberalism agenda of agnostic psychopolitic, mostly.
That's a book?
Yes. Say, did you know Captain at Large Baronhout holds the high score in this game?
No. That's cool. I always wondered what those initials at the top of the leaderboard meant.
Yeah. Well, see ya.
Ale spławił mnie. Jak frajera.
Oh,
Hello.
hey, Rafi.
Harold.
Is everything okay?
The tube route to the school in the social district is out.
Oh, right. Makes sense. Annoying.
That's not what's annoying.
Oh?
Kids. Everywhere. All the time. No school means no peace. They're just hanging around, taking up space, playing all the arcades.
Oh dear. But isn't that what this place is for? Kinda? Oh. I see. Good luck.
A! Uwaga, u góry można iść?
Hello.
Yeah, man. Welcome to the fish hut. Sample a homegrown fedora fish or a freshwater catch of the day.
What's the catch of the day today?
Today, we have the great spotted super grouper.
Sounds tasty. Just out of interest, is that a native fish?
Jamaica!
Hard to tell, man. You know, a few of this ship's fish escaped during the crash. So we don't know if they thrive in the ocean or even intermingle with native species. But we can guarantee that fresh super grouper taste you know and love.
Okej. Cześć, Rudy.
You're cool. So be cool all of the time with my patented Consta-Cool fabrics. So you see, that's the Slippy difference. And if you just watch this exciting infomercial, Harold, if it isn't my favorite multi-maintenance man. Wait, are you sure I can't interest you in... Oh, never mind.
Hello. How's business?
You're an everyman, right? I've made a new ad, and I need your opinion. I mean, I think it's great, but maybe it's too high concept.
Oh, well, I'm not really qualified to...
Nonsense, just watch. I was trying to read a book in the comfort of my own home, but my own home wasn't comfortable. It was too hot to concentrate. Will I ever be able to read to my children or enjoy the adventures of the Fedora 4 from my armchair again? Why, yes, of course you will. With my patented, tried and tested aircon system, you'll always be able to keep your brain, books, and body sweat-free and as cool as Jimson Jameson himself. Please note, Slippy's aircon system is not officially endorsed by the creators of the Fedora 4 or their likenesses. Sometimes I just can't get cozy. How's a man supposed to look after his family with cold arms? My family are depending on me. What am I going to do? Clad yourself in one of our triple insulating cozy jackets and matching thermal underwear, of course. You know what they say, warm hands, warm heart. Slippy's means heritage. I'm the latest in a long tradition of winter sports enthusiasts. Slipmeyers throughout history have kept everyone from royalty to the common man warm and cozy in their pursuits of the great outdoors. Slippy's means social responsibility. The Schlipmeyers were one of the most generous sponsors of the Fedora 1 project, giving back to the people, sharing their knowledge of insulation technologies and considerable wealth to keep humanity warm and cozy among the stars. Remember, you deserve to live and work at whatever temperature is right for you. With over 200 years of expertise, you can bet the weather forecast shows Slippies across the board. Come in out of the cold and into Slippies. Slippies. Heat protection so good, it'll be a cold day in hell. Well, what did you think?
There were lots of things, and...
Great! So glad you agree. And while you're here...
I was just going...
Ah, come on. You can't go without testing my new half-pipe experience. It's new and improved by a little modification to my patented aircon system that I'm calling the Freezer!
Is that... do I have to...
I'm glad you asked. It combines precise atmospheric condition synthesis with the ski sim to recreate the most lifelike experience of skiing you can dream of.
That sounds... wait. Me? Skiing? But I don't...
Nonsense. I'm sure you're a natural. Now let's get you strapped in.
Oho!
Oh, Harold, you were really blown away by it, huh? First time's the hard. I guess I'm Slippy by name, but you're Slippy by nature.
I guess so. I'd really better go now.
Sure, but just so you know, I run a pretty generous referral scheme if you're interested. For every customer you get.
Gotta dash.
Okay, Harold. Be skiing ya.
Kurde, no fajna gra, jakby jeszcze... Tu jeszcze jest restauracja. Sleepies. Message, profesor. Ty! Kurde, całkiem spore demo jest, nie? Dobra. Godzina, słuchajcie. Ja wam powiem tak. Kurde, wygląda to naprawdę jak solidny produkt, który trzeba będzie zagrać. No. Trzeba będzie zagrać, moim zdaniem. Jakby jeszcze mam nadzieję, że... Kurde, bo tu nie ma, ale może wy polskie... No nie, chyba nie ma. Jak nie ma teraz... Jak nie ma teraz, to nie będzie polskich napisów. A może zrobią jakieś... Nie wiem. A tutaj jest DevStream, pokaż, bo to są Niemcy, nie? Jak to zobaczyć? Mhm.
Fertilize what the slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Dobra. No to jest demo. To jest pełna wersja. Tu pokazali, jak się robi to. Tu jest trailer. Gameplay commentary.
Hi, my name's Zonat and I'm the director and composer of Halibut. Into playful interactions like repairing broken 3D.
O, patrzcie, jakieś będą minigierki później fajne. No dobra, zobaczymy, no. Symulator chodzenia. Dokładnie, bo to jest symulator chodzenia. To jest symulator chodzenia. Dobra, moi drodzy, pozdrawiam wszystkich. Jak jesteście zainteresowani, śledźcie tytuł. Nazywa się on Halibut. Pozdrawiam, bonkol live.